Good day everyone, this is Script C, and today we're going to present to you the regulation that mandates the hours of rest and the hours of work for seafarers. So, the MLC 2006 Regulation 2.3 deals with the hours of rest and the hours of work for seafarers. Establishing either maximum hours of work or minimum hours of rest is essential in order to protect seafarers against fatigue due to excessive demands on their time and to ensure in the interest of safety that the hours of work and overtime, even if voluntary in particular, does not exceed levels that are compatible with the safe and efficient discharge of duties on board. The MLC 2006 provisions with respect to minimum hours of rest are, for most part, reflected in the amendments to the IMO's STCW Convention that were adopted in June 2010. This means that it is likely that national provisions will already exist for seafarers covered by the STCW Convention.
This is the timetable of a seafarer. Maximum hours of work. First, you must not work more than 14 hours in any 24-hour period. Second, you must not work more than 72 hours in any 7-day period. Minimum hours of rest. First, you must have at least 10 hours of rest in any 24-hour period. Second, you must have at least 77 hours of rest in any 7-day period. The hours of rest can be divided into more than 2 periods, or must at least have 6 hours long. You cannot work for more than 14 hours without taking a rest.
Purpose is to ensure that seafarers have regulated hours of work or hours of rest. Hours of work and rest are regulated to avoid fatigue and to ensure that ship is operated safely. Normal working hours are based on an 8-hour day with 1 day of rest per week. The flag state can decide whether to base the limits on maximum hours of work or minimum hours of rest.
In the event of an emergency where the safety of the ship and crew are in danger, or to give assistance to the other ship or person in distress at the sea, the captain can suspend the work schedule until the problem is resolved. If normal working hours is disrupted by emergencies or unscheduled call-outs, you are entitled to an adequate compensatory rest period. This and all other drills must take place with minimal disturbance to periods of the rest. There are additional guidelines to ensure the protection of the young seafarers. You should not have to work for more than 8 hours a day and 40 per hour a week. You should have enough time for meals, at least 1 hour for the maintained meal of the day and 15 minutes break after every 2 hours, unless this interferes with agreed training programs.